Yeah, man, I'm just sitting up and just chilling. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm just sitting up out here just chilling. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, man, I'm just gonna just sit. Well, I don't want to get no music in there. They had somebody call me on from Facebook, but it keep on the connection keep dying out. Yeah, the connection it just keep dying out. But I'm just chilling tonight. You know what I'm saying? I think I got some questions that I want to ask. I don't know. This may not because it's. I think people probably rarely experience this. You experience somebody walking up to you and asking you about a merchandise. I don't even know how to even explain that shit, man. But it just happened to me. You know. The other lady said it's gonna be cold in the morning. I say, who knows? Yeah, you never know. Yeah, you never know. But you can't follow these news that this stuff that these people are talking about because come to think of it, think about it. If the so-called white man, if you can't really trust your enemy is to tell you the truth in one thing, what make you think you could rely upon their news and all of that for real information? They not going to give you real information. Maybe they may put bits and pieces here that may be okay, but for the most part, all of it is lies. It's to brainwash us and indoctrinate us. If think about it, if a so-called white man can come along and can steal your nationality, and then turn around, take it, and claim it as their own, how you gonna expect for him to teach you anything about yourself and to teach you the truth about you if he's stealing who you are and making it himself? That's like me going and stealing another person's identity, right? A neighbor's identity, and claiming that it's mine, and I have their true identity, and then go around here and expect to say I want them to know the truth about themselves. I want them to know I'm gonna witness to them and open up that. How you that wouldn't even make sense. It really wouldn't. It literally wouldn't make any sense. Because first thing will go through their mind, how in the hell you gonna expect for me to know you act like you concerned about who I am and what my nationality is, but you just stole my identity. What sense does that make? You wanna see me in the light. You see what I'm saying? That's more like what the so-called white men do on the news. They turn around and that's what they doing. They indoctrinate you with the school of white supremacy. The news is all white supremacy. The news, what you see on the TV, is white supremacy. They news is white supremacy. They Thanksgiving Day is white supremacy. The so-called holidays, Halloween, all that shit is evolves around white supremacy. It does. Our people who Uncle Tom for the so-called white, Uncle Tom's is white supremacy. All of that is a white supremacist mindset. I did some videos about this about a year ago. I did. It's about a year ago. I think that was in like 2021. I actually literally did some videos about our people having a Caucasian mindset. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna change that title. What I got up in there now. I think I'm gonna change that title and get that up out of there. Yeah, and put up in there. Just change it to 4, 5. I think this was gonna be a. I don't know. I can't remember the parts I got. Um, I'm gonna call it probably a part 5. I'll say a part 5. If if not, I just call it a part 6. If it's a part 5 already, I just name it a part 6. We just skip it here between 2 and yonder. So, but if it's a part 5, I'm gonna leave it this here. Yes. So I just say a part 5 because our people is indoctrinated. That's why we come around, instead of us taking it out on the enemies that actually have put us in these, caused us to be in these predicaments that we're in, or whatever, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? They cause us to be in the predicament that we're in, and that's why we are indoctrinated with everything of white supremacy. Just like a lot of our people are called, the so-called white man call the police, as you would say, or they say, I'm gonna call the so-called white man on you, even if they stole something from us, let's, or whatever. And if you, the Bible says, dare any of you to go before the law of the unjust and try to solve a matter, you know? You get what I'm saying? To solve a matter. And to me, when you go before the law of the unjust, or you call the police on your own brother, your sister, that's more than likely that's a white supremacist ideology. You know, that is a white, that is the customs, and that those are they customs. You know what I mean? If you say, if you don't get away from my house, I'm gonna call the so-called police. I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. All of that is the doctrines and the customs and culture of white supremacy, because the aim is to get a so-called black person or a black man locked up in their prison system. You know? Yeah. Yep, that's basically what it's all about. Yep. Our people works for these people. Like, you have a lot of our people in here that works for these people in here. Now, if anytime you telling somebody, like, you must have a, I don't know how, I'm saying, that they come in and do an inspection, which means they want I get it that they want their stuff kept up. If you saying something like keeping the lawn clean, keeping all this clean, making sure you don't put no paper on the ground, I get that. What person in their right mind, that don't want a clean place? Of course we want a clean place, but when you get to the place where you telling people, if I'm hearing it right and understanding it right, that you must have a bed in your house. You got to have a bed in your house. Although you don't sleep in a bed and you used to whatever. I mean, that's kind of like your personal life. You know what I mean? Like, why would you want, look, why would you tell somebody, say, that's a slave? That's what I'm trying to say. If you tell somebody that 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 they must have a bed in their house or something, if I'm hearing it and understanding it right, what the fuck is that? That's a damn slave. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's a damn slave. Yeah, anytime you do some stuff like that, that's a slave. Yeah, that's a damn slave to do some shit like that, you know? And then what's crazy about it, our people, they buy into it. They buy it. Yeah, they buy into that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't really deal with a lot of people. The only time I deal with them if I have to, as far as taking care of business, doing some kind of business transaction or something like that, maybe when it has to do with bills or something like that. If I got to go and, like, let's say, pay a bill or something like that, that's the only time. And even then, I don't want to be wanting to do that. I don't like getting involved. I like doing business, but I don't like doing business with the wrong type of people. You see what I'm saying? I don't like doing business with the wrong type of people. But anyway, I hate Uncle Tom. I don't like Uncle Tom. I can't stand no Uncle Tom. I don't like them. No counterfeits in front of me because you dangerous. Yep. You are a dangerous individual person. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. You're a dangerous individual person. So I guess I'm gonna call it in for the night. I'm gonna see. I mean, for right now, I'll probably do another one before I